Hello guys, welcome back, and in this lesson we are going to consider how to use background images. So for now I've extended the height of my div here, and I've also removed the width. So now we have something like this, a very big div here. So to use background image is quite simple, quite straightforward. So you just say background uh, image, and then you use URL, and then the path to your image. For now I have this image in the same folder as this file, so I just need to say test.png. If I go to the browser now, as you can see, by default when you import your image for the background, it will be repeated. So now if I open this image, let me just show you this image of mine. You can see it is LE, but on the browser it is repeated many times in order to fit. So if you want this image to be repeated maybe horizontally and not vertically, you can say something like background repeat, and then you can say repeat X. That is for horizontal, repetition. So if I go back, let's do a refresh. As you can see now, it is only repeated on one line horizontally. But if I say repeat Y, that will repeat vertically on only one line. So as you can see, the same thing. But if I don't want repeat at all, I can just say background repeat. I'm going to strip and say no repeat. So this will use only one item of the image. And I can go even further now. If I want this image to fit on this background, I can say background dash size, and then I can say, if I say contain, that will mean the image, it should be within your container. So it might not fit well, but it is within the container, as you can see. But I can also use cover. Cover will mean make sure you cover every space of the container. So if I go back and say this, refresh, you can see now it has covered every space of the container. And also I can use let us just go back and remove background size for now. I can also use background position to position the element. All right. So if I say background position, if I say top, I believe it is top right. I think there is something like that. Yeah, top right. So on the top, on the right side, again, I can say something like top left. That will be position. Okay, that is a mistake. To say top left. If I go back here, refresh, top left, I can say bottom left. That is on the bottom corner on your left side. It will be positioned down there. I can say bottom right, you know, and if I go back here, it will go there. And I also believe I can position using X and Y. For example, I can say 50 px, that is on the X side, and then from the top I can say 100 px. I believe there is something like that. Let's try and see. Yeah. So from the x-axis 50 px, from the y-axis 100 px. If I change this to be 100, if I go back, now you see it has been positioned on the same position as the y axis. So that is how you can be able to position your images and play around just to make sure that it fits the way you want.